come across as a pencil pusher technician CPA. He is, in fact, one that talks about the profession, our reputation, our integrity, the need for people to recognize that we're not just number crunchers, that we are trusted advisors.
I don't know what he would have done without me being the pathfinder for his ways, but it's not about me taking credit for that. This is about Lee.
To his credit, our credit, whatever you would say, it was his relationship with Clark Price that really got us a foot in the door, if you will, with Ray and Associates. Actually, Chet Stocker had come to Clark and said, we've tried a couple different mergers, nothing's working. Do you know anybody else here in the Central Ohio that might be a good fit for us? And Clark had recommended us first and foremost.
I had the pleasure of numerous conversations with him about that decision to be a leader within Ray at the top. I think he's done a marvelous job. He shows character, integrity, commitment, perseverance. He's got sound judgment. He's a thinker. And yet he creates a collaborative environment. And collaboration is a key here in the success of Ray. We have a lot of bosses walking around this firm. Collaboration is key, and building that supermajority of opinion is absolutely essential.
Lee and I have worked together over the years in a variety of ways. As a committee member, as a committee chairman, as a member of the executive committee, as treasurer of the Ohio Society of CPAs, and most significantly, as president of the Ohio Society of CPAs. Throughout that process, Lee's been one of the most effective leaders that I had the opportunity to work with.
To me, Lee fits the definition of leadership. He's demonstrated that year after year, decade after decade.
So most recently, Lee has been very involved in some of our efforts here in Ohio at the State House to talk about the importance related to municipal income tax reform and overall the tax package in general that we talk about here in Ohio. And having someone of Lee's stature, but someone who legislators can relate to and want to listen to, come in and speak from a lens of, this is how it's going to impact my clients. This is how it's going to impact average Ohioans and the businesses we want to grow here. Someone they can trust, someone who they view has the integrity to speak with knowledge, but also isn't someone who's trying to sell them a tale of woe. So Lee is viewed as an honest broker because, quite frankly, he is.
He brought enthusiasm to everything he did. He made sure that everybody that was around the table not only had the opportunity to speak, but actually did speak and express opinions. And most importantly, perhaps, he made sure that there were opportunities as we addressed difficult issues to laugh a little bit. Lee's been a great leader for the profession, a really great leader for the profession and for the Ohio Society of CPAs.
If we didn't have something to glue us all together, a common purpose, what we're trying to do, a balance between professionals and regulation, I don't think we would be the profession we are today.
I think one of the most important things to me as the former CEO of the Society, Lee was a great sounding board and a great friend. I could go to him and talk about issues that were developing and unfolding, and I knew that I would always get a candid and honest reply and assessment from his perspective of what we ought to be doing and where we ought to be going.
About 5 years ago when I was first hired, Lee was one of the first members who reached out to welcome me and also to offer to take me to lunch. And I can still remember that lunch at Tucci's in Dublin where we sat down, and I had come prepared because, Lee Beal is a past chair of the Ohio Society, so I need to be on top of my game. And Lee didn't want to talk at all about the profession, just wanted to get to know me, wanted to learn about my family, and wanted to let me know that there were people here who were rooting for me.
But on another note, if I had to make my short list of friends, personal friends, people I can rely on, people I could count on, people I could call and say, I need help, he'd be on that short list.
I mean, we've worked together for, well, I mean, when we met, it was 1975. That's 42 years ago. We've had an incredible run together from that standpoint. You know, call it a blessing, call it whatever. I mean, we worked hard to make it happen. And when we went our separate ways within the firm, you know, we both agreed, you know, that this was the right thing.
There are few leaders that I've worked with that are as effective as Lee Beal has been for the Ohio Society of CPAs and for the CPA profession.
Lee, congratulations. This is an incredible honor that you are well deserving of. You've done so much for this organization and the profession, and it's a great privilege to make sure we can say congratulations.
Congratulations, Lee. This is an honor well deserved.
Lee, it's your buddy Jared. It's a Spotlight Award. No one deserves it more than you. Congratulations.